Hey everyone, welcome to Heroic Episodes. I'm Lisa Regina, the creator of the nonprofit A Right to Heal and the founder and creator of Heroic Episodes. And every week we meet right here, just making sure we're live, at 7 p.m. on Thursday with veterans, advocates, artists, all who have turned their pain into purpose. To heal, to create, to inspire. And storytelling is very, very powerful and healing, not just for those who are sharing their story, but for anyone who is listening. And I do know this firsthand because I am a survivor. So tonight, I'm just so happy that I have my dear friend, renowned photographer, patriot, powerful patriot, and associate producer of Heroic Episodes, Barry Morgenstein. Hey, Barry.
Hey, Lisa, good to see you again.
I
Another
love
week.
your shirt.
Thank
Yes.
you. We're patriotic today, as always.
So,
We match.
yes,
Good to be
we
here,
do.
though. This is going to be another great episode, I'm sure.
I'm sure. And I met our guest, singer songwriter Angie Kous at your book signing
Yes, in
for
Morristown.
rock and soul. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Great.
She's beautiful inside and out.
Yep, talented. Her husband's amazing. I guess I'm sure you met him that night, but
I did.
we're gonna hang
Yeah,
out these nights because it's a great people for sure. Our kind of people for sure.
exactly. Like-minded.
Right.
What I love about Angie, everything that I'm learning about her is she really cares about giving and healing. And she's very patriotic, of course, with her song, The
Mhm.
Patriot Party. So
Great song.
she's here.
Yeah, it's going through my
Wow.
head, actually.
I know. I can't get it out of my head. I was singing it all day. My husband was laughing at me. Without let's not make her wait. She's stunning.
Yeah,
She's beautiful. I see her background is that's gorgeous.
yeah, she outdid us all.
Hey,
How are
Angie.
you guys? Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I'm
Wel-
s- I'm so
Welcome.
happy to be here with you guys tonight. I am honored, I'm grateful, and I am so thankful.
We're so happy to
Well,
have you.
we
Thank
really
you.
are really honored to have you. And that flag is just
We
stunning. I
love it.
love that.
Yeah, you
Thank
outdid
you so
everybody
much.
with the backdrop.
And I
Old
think
glory.
our wardrobe is right in line, all of
You
us.
guys are amazing. I love that so much. Showing up with patriotic pride. There's no better way.
Always.
It's
I
it's
love that, you
awesome.
guys.
Shelly's here and we're
Hi,
starting to get
Shelly.
some people
Kelly.
logging on. I met you at
Shelly.
Barry's book signing and
Yes.
we talked a little bit, but I'm going to read your bio because there's a lot here and I don't want to miss it. I think it's amazing. Hi,
Thank
Ken.
you. Thank you so much.
Hey, Ken. You met Ken at the fundraiser, Barry, in
Yes.
Kingsport. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight.
Angie Kous is a singer, songwriter, real estate investor, animal rescue advocate. I love that.
Thank you.
Founder of Romeo's Paws for a Cause, ambassador for Lucky Orphans Horse Rescue, wife, mom, and dreamer. Got to be a dreamer. Love that.
Absolutely.
Music has lived in Angie's heart since she was a child, not just as a passion, but a way to connect, heal, and remind people they are never alone.
Yeah.
She performs at fairs, festivals, community events, and sings for veterans at VA hospitals, always focused on creating moments for people to truly feel and heal. As the voice behind the patriotic anthem, Patriot Party, Angie, Angie's mission is unity. Amen.
Yes.
Let's have some unity. The
Yes.
song is a tribute and a thank you and a celebration dedicated to veterans, service members, first responders, frontline workers, and proud patriots everywhere. It honors the American spirit with a universal message. We have far more in common than what separates us.
We do.
Beyond music, Angie is a fierce advocate for animal rescue, championing dogs, cats, horses, and farm animals, and educating others about the misunderstood pit bull breed. I love
Yes.
that. I had a pit bull for many years.
Wow.
She
That's
believes
amazing.
in helping both ends of the leash. I like that. Healing the animals and the people connected to them. As America celebrates its 250th anniversary, Angie feels called more than ever to spread the gratitude, unity, faith, kindness, believing patriotism can be a bridge, not a barrier. And I'm just going to read a quote from Angie. Those dreams in our hearts were planted there for a reason. Never dim your light. Keep on shining. You got this. We got this. United we stand. Welcome, Angie.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lisa.
That's a lot of such positive, inspirational work that you're doing. And
Thank you.
Barry knows a little bit more about you, so I just want to dig right in and get to know you better. And
like you said, Angie has such a beautiful heart.
Thank you, guys.
Like one of those rare people that you meet. Her and her husband, Michael, amazing people. We met. You met. Ironically, the first place we met you when you were singing at 1776.
Yes, yes.
Oh, really?
That was the first time I sang Patriot Party. It was a release party, and I'm so grateful. Look, I met Barry and Shelley that night. I believe God puts people on each other's path for a reason. And through Barry, I met you, Lisa, and just incredible friends. This is how it happens. It's just
back at the same location too, actually.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
At your book signing, that's true.
I know.
That is true.
Yeah, and the first time we had dinner, the four of us with you, Michael, and Shelley, we were at the old 76 house.
Yes,
which is a perfect fit for all of us. And I might add that first time meeting us, you brought us some fresh eggs from your farm, which I still have not forgotten. Those were some good eggs.
You have fresh eggs. That's amazing.
So nice.
Lisa, I'll bring you some too. Yes, we have chickens. We have a lot of chickens. I love them. 2 dogs, chickens, a cat.
Shelley is saying Angie is a beautiful soul. Bianca Britt, love Angie and her song Patriot Party. Georgie girl, ciao. Thank you, Lisa and Barry, for having my daughter tonight. Of course.
Nice. I love it.
We got Shelley, my friend Bianca, and my mom. Wow, thank you guys for coming in. That means everything to me, you guys. Shelley is a beautiful soul, beautiful bright light. My friend Bianca, another beautiful soul. I love you guys. Thank you for joining.
Of course, you have a lot of fans.
Thanks,
and they're still logging on, which I love. And Ken Dunnick, I'm glad you're here,
That's
Ken.
amazing. Hi, guys. Thank you for being here.
As a young girl, were you that kind of child that was running around the house singing all the time? Like, when did you discover your voice? Because you really do lead with your voice.
Oh, Lisa, I wish I would have shared for you a picture. My mom, she got me a microphone. I must have been, 12, 18 months old. And I would go around, trying to sing. And then when I could sing, my mom and my grandparents, they'd have Patsy Cline on. And I loved listening to Patsy Cline, Michael Jackson, Loretta Lynn, Trisha Yearwood, all the greats. And as I got older, listening and seeing Shania Twain, I'm like, that's what I want to do. I love music. And then I love the performing behind it and the art that goes with it. I love it so much. I love being on stage and connecting with people. It makes me so happy.
And
really
you make other people happy.
Great performer.
And I will tell you, thank you so much, Barry. My grandfather, he used to take us to the Dutchess County Fair, and we'd go and see country singers sing. And one year, I will never forget this. This lives in my heart. Pam Tillis was singing, and my mom had her CDs. We brought the CDs with us. And at one point, she invited children to come up on stage, and my grandfather's holding me up, and I'm like, me. And I was one of those kids that she brought on stage, and I remember just looking up at her, and we're singing along to her songs, and I was in awe.
That's awesome.
And I get off the stage, and I said, Poppy, that's what I want to do. I want to be up there one day like Pam Tillis, and she signed my CD, and I'll remember that forever. And I said, I want to make other children and other people feel that feeling that I had when she brought me up there. It was so beautiful and amazing.
Well, you're doing it, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yes, I love it. I'm grateful to be doing that. It's a blessing.
Yeah, that's a great photo. I love that.
This is stunning, really stunning. Where was this taken? Is this on your farm or your property?
No, that actually was at one of, I believe, the Trump Park over in Yorktown. That was taken by my friend Jen Parente, who I actually met on another Patriot photo shoot that I did for wounded veterans. We did a calendar, and I met her there, and she's been a friend ever since.
Amazing. Now, do you have military in your family? Where does this great Patriot pride come from? I mean,
I do. I have we have uncles that have served, friends that have served. And since I'm young, my parents always instilled in me, always be thankful for those who fought for our country. We're the home of the free because of the brave. You always thank a veteran, your service member. So I was taught that as a little girl. And I teach that to my children now. Be so
100%.
thankful. A lot of people don't know now or don't share that with their children. And it's so important, like I said, as a parent, to teach your children because they learn from us. They learn from their parents.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Need
Barry
parents
and
and schools to do that more, actually.
yes, that's why I wanted to bring up the schools. When I was in Tennessee recently for retired Army Captain Leslie Nicole Smith's home dedication, Gary Sinise's foundation built her a smart home. She's legally
Wow.
blind and an amputee. I couldn't believe we were talking about how only 14 schools in our country are teaching the kids about what happened on 9/11. I was like,
14?
what?
Did you say 14?
14.
Wow.
Damn, wow.
I said, how
That's upsetting.
how could that be? But I mean,
That's
Wow.
unbelievable. That's
yeah,
why it's important for us as parents, whether your children
Yeah,
go to
schools don't do
school or whether they're homeschooled, it's up to us to teach them about these events,
Very
teach
true.
them the Pledge of Allegiance that's not in
Mhm.
school anymore, teach them the national anthem. You could start by saying it as a poem and teach it as a song. There's so much we can do
Good
to
idea.
teach our children. But again, it is up to us as the parents to make sure they know these
Yeah,
things.
that's true. We can't depend on schools or teachers or, it's definitely up to the parents. So you're right.
that's for sure.
I hope to encourage more parents too to teach their kids these things and to feel proud to teach their children
And
so they know.
about our history, how
Yes,
great our country is, our founders. Yeah,
absolutely.
there's so much to learn from our country and to show how great it is.
Amen
For
to that.
sure.
Amen, Barry.
Yeah,
Including in
absolutely.
song, right? Including in song.
Right.
And that's why storytelling is so powerful. I mean, and whether it's writing or telling a story through film or music, it's just so powerful, and that's how we transcend generations through those stories, right?
Absolutely. That's why, with Patriot Party, I said that I hope that this encourages other people to sing it and be proud and share with their children. It's so true in song, poems, stories, artists.
I just have a question. When Barry saw you and you were at the 1776, you said, and you were singing Patriot Party, did he get up and dance?
I saw Barry dancing and Shelly dancing. It was so cool when they walked in. It was like it just felt like home. They felt like home, and what great friends since then.
Yeah.
Barry was dancing. I saw you, Barry.
I don't know. Shelley's the dancer, and
And you didn't get any
Yes!
video of that?
Yeah,
We could have put that
you
video
want to see
up.
me dance. You don't want to hear
Me
me
and
sing.
Shelly were dancing.
Yeah, Shelley's the dancer in the family. So
She's the best. We
But I
love
was-
Shelly.
I
We
was
love you,
probably-
Shelly.
I was probably drumming on the bar or whatever. That's my thing. I'm drumming or moving my head. That's about the extent of my dance moves.
I love it.
Mikey
What
and
if it's hard
Johnny
to stay
are
still
watching
with
with
that
us.
song? Who is? I'm sorry.
Oh, my boys, Mikey and Johnny. Hey guys, I love you.
Hey, Mikey and Johnny. That's awesome. Now, I just
That's
want to
so
give it to
good.
you about the animal rescue, because I love pit bulls. I just think
Wow.
they're misunderstood, and
They
people are
absolutely-
afraid. And of course, how you're raised. Speaking about upbringing, right?
Yeah, that is so true.
This
Oh, that's so great.
Oh, Lisa, thank you for sharing that. That is
Love the glasses on the dog. That's so
Romeo. Romeo, right there, our boy. That was our first baby. He lived 15 years old, and I will cherish that photo forever. We were honored to be in the Pinups for Pipples calendar month June back in 2015. And I tell you guys, before that photo shoot happened, I had just found out that Romeo had cancer, and it was a really rough time for me because he was just my light in the dark. He was everything, and he got me through so much, including being bullied. And I said, when I got Romeo, I was going to be a voice for the voiceless. And he taught me so much, love just in kindness and not to judge anybody, any breed of dog.
right,
And we did so many beautiful things together. But that is something I will cherish forever. And Romeo's
love
Cause
that
for a
shot.
Cause, thank you, is going strong. And I post a network for dogs every day. I educate on the Pitbull breed. And actually, I have their book right here, Pinups for Pipples. I'll show you guys really quickly.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Pinups for pit bulls. I love
Yes,
that.
being that you showed that, this was, I don't know if you guys could see, there's me, Mike, the Pinups for Pipples team, and Romeo
So
was
cool.
kissing
Move
one
over.
of the girls here. And they
Cute.
actually, their organization in this book, they shared for forgotten heroes in here.
Oh, nice, nice.
And they also highlighted Sergeant Stubby, who he was in. I just wanted to show you this. They were shining a light on the Pipple breed and Sergeant Stubby, who was
that's
in a
cool.
war. He was a war
Where,
dog and was part bully breed.
Oh wow.
that
Great idea.
I love it. I
Yeah.
do love it. That
I'm
that
like
is
over here flipping through the book, but it was just, it's
Yeah,
such
no,
a
it's
proud
good.
moment for me and
For sure.
something that I will cherish forever. But as you said, Lisa, you know, my mom told me before I got Romeo, because her and my dad had pit bulls, and she said she loved the breed so much, but with, you know, with owning a pit bull or any breed, a lot of love and attention and socialization goes into them. And I said, Mom, I promise I will do it all. And Romeo wound up being the ambassador and changing minds and helping to save lives. And he was able to be with children, elderly, all sorts of animals. I mean, he came everywhere, and people were like, there's no way he's a pit bull. I said, yes, he is. This is just the breed. When you do right by them, look how incredible they can be, just
It's
like
so
any
true.
breed.
I had a
Or
pit bull
people.
that was a rescue many years ago before I moved to New York City, and he was rescued. And I'm sorry, Axo, and it was a very long time ago. But when I first saw her, I was like, oh my God, because she was black, her ribs were sticking out. She was so dirty and abused and neglected that when we got her to the vet, got her all cleaned up, you know, her intestinal infection, everything cleaned up. Her fur was beautiful brindle stripe.
Wow.
And here I thought she was black, but she was, but you're right. She would curl up on me every night like a ball and just sleep next to me. Just beautiful dog, really
That's
beautiful
incredible.
companion.
Thank you for saving her.
I was once
Yeah.
at a rescue too. It was outside like a PetSmart or something, and I saw this pit bull. It was like this beautiful chocolate color, and I was always, you know, admit I was always the ones who wasn't sure about pit bulls too. I was a little
Sure.
apprehensive, but this was the sweetest dog, and he kept coming up to me and licking me. And I couldn't take a dog, but I was so tempted because he was so friendly. And I said, "Well, what's the dog's name?" And they said Beetle. I'm like, "Oh, you got to be kidding me!"
Beagle.
Beetle, as in the Beatles.
That is
Yeah.
too cute.
Yeah, but it was
May-
such a sweet dog. Yeah,
Maybe one day you and Shelly will get a dog.
yeah.
That would be
Name it Beetle.
Maybe
That is awesome. And really quick, Lisa, talking about your dog was abused. We rescued one of our dogs, Bentley. He lived 9 beautiful years with us, and he was really abused too. Somebody kicked him down a flight of stairs, burned him with cigarettes. His legs were all messed up, but he was with us, you know, being rehabilitated with love. You would have never, ever known. He wound up being the sweetest boy. Just what a good soul, good heart. But that's it.
Incredible.
Like animals and people, when you give them a second chance and you show kindness and love, they could be the best. Everybody needs a little kindness and love. It goes a long way.
So true, how healing that can be, right?
Amen.
What about the horses, the horse rescue? Can you tell us a little bit about that? Because I love horses. I had a horse at one time as well.
So that's amazing. This picture right here is one of our friends' horses. He wound up passing away. He was amazing. But Lucky Orphans Horse Rescue, my friend Deanna runs it, and she is incredible. Again, she helps all sorts of people going through disabilities, PTSD. She helps children, she helps veterans, and they could come and heal along with the horses. The horses that she rescues winds up really rescuing other people and children too, because they're sharing the love. And again, she does so much with veterans and the horses. They're an amazing, amazing organization.
Beautiful.
Yeah, first time I heard about that, Lisa, was you and I when we went to the
Tennessee
in Nashville. I think it was Nashville. We went to, I guess it was a horse farm, and they were being used.
I think it was Hillinglad or Hillinglad.
Yes, Hillinglad or something. Yeah, something.
Yes.
And they were using the horses to work with veterans, and I had never heard of it before. So that was fascinating.
That was the first time I heard of it and saw it. Yeah.
The love and healing and connection that forms is absolutely incredible. And as they say, it's so healing and it's so therapeutic for everybody, but especially them when they can't really talk about certain things, and that is their peace, that is their love and their connection, and it soothes the soul. Animals soothe the soul, and my book is coming to say hello.
Right on cue. I love
Nice
it.
sweet girl. That was good. That was perfect. And I would like to say, at the end of July, I will post on social media, but I will be singing at Lucky Orphans Horse Rescue. They're going to be doing an America 250 an event, and
Oh,
it's going to
nice.
be open to everybody to come. I will post more about it, and then people could come and see the rescue and meet some of the horses in Deanna. So
Oh, nice. When
that'll
is
be
that
open to
again?
everybody. That is going to be the end of July. I think
End
it's
of
the
July.
25th or 28th. I will put that on my socials and share it with you guys.
In New
Okay.
Jersey?
Now
In New Jersey?
That is going to be in Dover Plains, New York.
Okay.
so there's Angie's Instagram, and we had her website
Thank you
up.
for the info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely connect with Angie on social media. That sounds great.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna
There's a
leave-
few upcoming shows. I didn't know if we could talk about it yet, but I would love to.
We want you to go for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. I will share this. I'm looking right here on my paper. So
Good.
June 6th, D-Day, I will be at the American Legion in New Rochelle, and I will be singing. There's said to be 250 to 300 veterans coming there. June
Wow.
6th, D-Day, and Vinny Pastore, he's going to be the host. So it's
Okay.
going to be an amazing day. And then June 14th, my great friend and fellow patriot John Messina on Flag Day is hosting a huge event for Flag Day, and it's going to be in Long Island at the Embassy Diner. And he's going to be filming for his new movie, Carry the Dream. And every day, if you guys check out his page, Patriot Producer, he's running with the American flag every day.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And the event is it's patriotic, nothing political, just loving our flag and being there, just loving our country.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
That's great.
Do you post those bookings, those dates on your website as well, or is it all on social media?
I'm going to be sharing it on my website and all over my social media as well. This way everybody can see, and if they could come and join, everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. Again, these events, nothing is left or right. Nothing is political. Everything is patriotic.
Yeah, as it should be, right, Barry?
Should be.
You know, you guys, well, as it should be. Like I say with my song, I say Patriot Party, again, is just about loving our country. It is an anthem, a thank you, and a tribute to our veterans, our service members, frontline workers, first responders, and everybody who does love our country. As I told Barry, you know, when I went out to sing at one of the events, I was called up, and my friend said, you know, I just want to let you know that somebody called in and said they won't be coming to dine here anymore because we have a girl coming to sing a patriotic song. And I just thought, how sad is that? You know, it's
what?
how sad, right? To think that you can't, you know, come back and because somebody's singing a patriotic song is to me, it's a sad thing. That's why I hope to encourage, you know, more people just to be proud to love our country and be proud, you know, to love our flag and to stand for our flag and salute our veterans and service members. And
yeah, and maybe read about some other countries where they don't have liberties or freedoms, and maybe you'll appreciate your own country.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. Yeah, those people should try it out there for a while. See how that goes.
Yeah, go take a trip.
Is that an airplane or is that what is that, a bus?
Yes, so that is an airplane. I just wanted to make sure. We were in Connecticut at a museum. I did write it down. It was the Air and Space Center in Connecticut, and they have all sorts of helicopters and aircrafts that were used in wars there. And I did that for the Wounded Veteran Project. I was in another calendar, and all proceeds went to wounded veterans. And that was one of the pictures. I believe my mom took that picture.
Oh, your mom did a good job.
Love it.
Thank you.
Michael is saying, going to be a great night. Michael Mazzio, he's remembering my dog Cosmo. Yes.
Oh yeah. Hi, Michael.
We all love Cosmo.
Yeah.
Cosmo. I love that name too.
Yeah.
Cosmo, when I first met, sorry about that. When I first met John, my girlfriend called me. She's like, so how's it going? How's John? You know? And I said, John is great, but his dog's got to go. He used to intimidate me, Cosmo, because he would do this Tasmanian devil thing, you know, where, you know,
zoomies. They call it zoomies, right?
Yeah, but his was like teeth.
Like Ralph. He looked like he was mad, angry, and was going to attack.
Shoot.
Like John said, no, he's just
right.
but it's
He's
still it's intimidating.
Oh.
It was intimidating, but yeah, but before long, John was telling everyone, yeah, now she likes the dog and she wants me to go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. But you
But
guys wind up loving each other, I'm sure.
yes, of course. But
That's good.
yeah, we got married. Had never thought that would happen, right, Barry?
Absolutely.
Oh, you and oh, that's
Barry's
awesome.
known me a long time, and we didn't think marriage was in the cards, but here we are.
And
Right? We wind up being surprised sometimes by things that that's beautiful.
Well, God
and you,
has a
you
plan.
witnessed
He
me
does.
try a couple of times before I got it right.
Yes. And you sure as hell got it right this time. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well worth the wait.
It's worth going through hell.
That's great.
Shelley's beautiful inside and out. And what is
Amen
this,
to that. She is.
Angie? Tell us about this Trailblazer article here.
Wow. So that was another proud moment of mine. This year, the 2026, I was nominated to be a trailblazer for Pass the Crown Around. It is another amazing organization of women supporting women. My friend Sue, she is the founder of this, and every year she puts on an incredible event for the Women's Month, and it's beautiful. I'm honored to be a Crown nominee, and this year,
nice.
we went down there. I had sang at her restaurant 1776 where I met Barry. And this is where everything came together. Actually, last year, my friend Nicole, she had posted the event. And I'm like, what is this event? And it looks so amazing. All these women, they're all doing different things from entertainment, real estate, you name it, film directing. And I said, I'd love to go to this event. And I wound up going, and it was truly meant to be. I made some more incredible friends. And I shared my song Patriot Party with Sue, and she said, this is unbelievable. I have a restaurant 1776, and we're doing all these things, and we'd love to collaborate with you. And from there, our friendship grew, and I wound up being a trailblazer for this year. So it was another great honor.
Well, congratulations, you trailblazer.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you going to be back at 1776 this summer?
I don't know if I'm going to be back this summer. If I am, I will definitely let you all know.
That would be amazing.
And if not, we'll definitely do dinner there again. Great food, great atmosphere, great people.
That sounds like a good place for all of us to meet.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That would be cool. I'd love that.
Rob Langston says hello.
Hey, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, bad Rob. And congratulations. We have to congratulate him because he went through our veterans drone training program.
Wow.
And he got
congratulations. Congratulations, Rob.
Bad Rob, you were an official commercial Part 107 drone pilot. I love it.
That is incredible.
He deserves it. Rob's a good man.
Yes.
Who also sent us some food from his I don't know if it's a farm that he has, but he sent us some good snacks too. I only make people who send me food to make friends with me.
That is super cool. That's amazing what you guys are doing with that program as well.
Yes, yeah. And Rob really deserves it. He's such a great guy.
Angie,
congratulations.
If you had the perfect, venue to perform and share all your songs, your beautiful songs and your music and your voice, is there a certain venue that you've kind of had your eye on or on your radar that you want to perform at? Or maybe it's an event like the PBS Memorial Concert.
Oh my gosh. I said that the other night watching it. I said, Lisa, I would put that out there. What a great honor that would be to sing at that, watching Alan Jackson sing up there. And I would love that.
And the girl who did the national anthem did a really good job.
Oh my gosh. It was beautiful.
Yes.
I always hate when people go a little over dramatic or they kind of improvise. This was I thought this was perfect the way she did it. And I'm so glad you watched. I think I was telling you guys about it at dinner about this.
Yes.
So I'm glad you guys watched it. So
it was amazing.
Oh my gosh. It was so beautiful. I would love to sing there, and events like that where there's so many people celebrating our country and honoring the fallen and our veterans and all proud patriots. Any events like that, I would love to be there and sing with everybody and celebrate. Music is a universal language. Loving our country is just, when you see a sea of people getting together for the red, white, and blue, it's just it's the most beautiful feeling.
I agree.
I agree 100%. It was a very moving night. And when they brought out the World War II veterans, Johnny Quinesso They call him Johnny Q. He's from South Jersey. I interviewed him. So to see him there, I was like, yeah, Johnny Q.
That's amazing.
Amazing. And my good friend Tim Brown,
Oh,
who
right.
he's a 9/11
Oh, wow.
firefighter hero who's coming out with a book this August, and I think we're going to have him on the show when we get closer to his book release. But
Yay.
at the end they had some 9/11 first responders standing up and to be honored, and
I saw him. That's
That's
beautiful.
incredible.
that was we were just so proud of him. He's just such a good guy, so humble but heroic, and can't wait to read his book.
That's
Hey,
amazing. I'd like to read his book too.
Yeah, I'll give you the info. He's doing pre-sales.
Thank you.
we ordered his book. I can't wait till it comes in. Bad Rob is just talking about our team, A Right to Heal, our veterans drone training program. He's complimenting us. You're so welcome, Rob. And again, going to share this on all platforms. That's awesome. Yes, yes. So proud of my daughter, Angie. Thank you, Lisa and Barry. Oh, we need more cowboy candy,
Thank you,
Rob.
guys.
That's Shelly.
Exactly. That's what it was. Oh my God, it was so good.
Oh, that's
Cowboy
awesome.
candy. That's funny.
Yeah.
And there's Polly Mangelli says, so proud of
Oh, my
baby
dad's in
girl.
here too. Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad. Thanks for
My
tuning in,
parents.
Dad.
I have to say, I'm super grateful to have my parents here and support me since I'm a little girl. They, no matter, what I wanted to do, they knew I wanted to sing since I'm little, and they've just supported me for always. And I'm so grateful for that. Thank you guys. I love you guys. And they're with my two little guys tonight.
Great. To have
That's
support
beautiful.
family. Sure. Makes a difference.
No matter what I want to do, even bring dogs home, Lisa. My mom, you could ask her, I was always bringing animals home. And I learned that from my grandfather. He was always bringing pit bulls, Rottweilers home from the Bronx. And I think that's where I got it from.
Of course. Thank you for supporting my daughter. Of course. We love her inside and out. She's beautiful. And
thank you, guys.
Yeah, family support, when you're an artist, that's so important to have that.
It is important.
Yeah.
My dad was a very, he was a successful businessman.
Right.
Smart, and so you would think maybe he would have been as supportive, as me being a photographer, from day one. Bought me cameras when I was young and just said, that's what you want to do.
I love that.
Yeah.
Nurturing. Yeah. Nurturing your art, your craft. Yeah. I mean, my mom was.
He never minded that my hair was down to here.
That's so good.
He said, hey, if you want to look like an idiot, go right ahead.
Having supportive parents is everything.
Out to here. Down to here and out to here.
I saw that. You had cool hair, Barry.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
But they were good. They're both my parents, so they were proud and supportive. And I'm sure, like you guys too. It just makes a difference.
It
makes
does.
a huge difference. It
really does.
And I got a lot of my patriotism from my dad also.
Yeah. I could say the same thing. My parents, my mom's birthday is the 4th of July, Independence Day.
Like George M. Cohen.
And I like to say, I'm like, she was born on Independence Day. Of course, she's a patriot, and from the both of them, every holiday since me and my brother are young, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, Independence Day, they would always explain to us why we're celebrating, as I said before, and how to be so proud, and how our veterans are so important to us. And my dad would always be playing music and Johnny Cash, Ragged Old Flag.
My dad,
Toby Keith, you name it.
It's in your DNA.
I got my love from old black and white World War II movies from my dad. He was sitting around watching them, and I just loved them immediately. He'd be sitting in a living room watching Patton for the 100th time. I fell in love with it. I would watch World War II documentaries and and same thing. He introduced me to the National Memorial Day concert. We all watched it for the first time. I think it was 1989 was the first concert, and we all, as a family, sat there and watched it. And it's been a family ritual ever since.
Us too. We all watched it together this year too. And same Barry, my dad would call me, you got to watch this movie. Last year was Megan Levy. It was, I don't know if you've guys seen that movie, but it was absolutely incredible.
And we watched it. What a great movie. What a great
I love her story and her with Rex, her reuniting with that dog, how she fought for her dog, Lisa. I know you love that. I mean, I'd love to give her a hug one day. Just amazing.
That kind of support from family early on is really building the foundation of right, who you are and who you become. And then later on in years, your partner in life is, extremely important for them to be supportive. I mean, I know that Shelly encouraged you, Barry, to get your book done, Rock and Soul, right?
Wouldn't be behind any of us if it wasn't for Shelly. She said,
Yes,
"This is your
because
legacy. You have to do it." Because I had people on social
telling
media
you for years.
say, but I would say, "Yeah, whatever." You know, I'm not. Nobody's going to be interested in my book. But
That
Right.
is
Shelley really pushed me to do it. So
Yeah.
that's amazing.
I'm going to
That's
get her a
beautiful.
signed autograph after this.
I love that. No, having a partner support you, it is so important too. And as you know, Barry, same with me
Trying to
and
see you.
Michael, he supports everything that I do, and it goes such a long way. It means the
Right.
world. It means the world. Sorry, Buka's knocking over my camera here. She wants to
Buka.
get in here.
What kind of book
Buka.
is that? What
Is
kind of-
Buka named after Zambuca?
Yes.
Of
Yes.
course.
Actually, funny story. We were sitting in the yard with my dad. She's about 4 years old now. And we were sitting in the backyard, and my dad, he has a cigar and we have some Zambuca. And I said, I'd love to name a dog Zambuca. And we did, and call her Buca. And she's an Italian Mastiff. So it just all works.
Oh wow,
It's
beautiful dog.
perfect.
Like a bear.
Thank you.
The perfect
Thank you.
fit.
Bo's coming over. He's stretching.
I guess I can't get a
Angie,
dog. I would probably name it Caparina. That one sounds good.
Not a good
That's
name.
cute.
Cappy.
Oh my gosh.
Cappy.
Here
Angie,
she
is there
goes.
anything else you want to share with us tonight? Because I don't want to wrap out and miss anything. Any other events you have coming up, or the best way for everyone to contact you is through your site, through your social media, right?
Through my website, angiekous.com. Instagram is at Angie Kous Official. Facebook is at Angie Kous. I will be posting again everywhere that I will be singing. I'll be posting it up there so everybody can see if they have a chance to come out, and celebrate with us. And I just want to encourage anybody and everybody who's watching tonight, no matter where you are on your journey or how far you think, you are away from a dream that maybe you put down or put on pause. You're not too far gone. Nobody's ever too old. And you got whatever it is you want to do. Those dreams in our heart were planted there for a reason. And you got this. We got this. You tend to them and you give it love and you nurture it, and you can do anything.
Amen. Beautiful.
You're amazing.
Yes.
I told you she'd be a good guest.
Thank you guys.
You were so right. You're always right, Barry.
Thank you guys. I
Of
appreciate
course,
your
Ellie.
Really
friendship.
nice listening. I really appreciate that. That's so nice.
We so
Very rare.
appreciate you, and I can't wait for all of us to get together, and
Me
we'll have you
too.
back on. And I would love to just let me see something. Of course, I can't see anymore, so sorry for the reflection.
No,
and all
it's
that
okay.
stuff.
As you talk, Lisa, I just want to say a prayer for our country and everybody watching, our service members, our veterans, first responders, frontline workers, everybody, all of us here. I want to say a prayer for you. Find love and light and the peace in your heart. And there's always going to be somebody there for you. And you could always, talk to God and Jesus. They're always listening. And you're not alone. Nobody's ever alone. There's always going to be somebody there to help you along the way.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
That was very
Yeah.
nice. Thank you.
Thank you. You're
That's-
welcome.
Thank you for
Thank
that.
you,
That's
guys.
beautiful, hopeful, and inspiring, and we need more of that.
Yes,
And
for sure.
with that, before we wrap out, I just want to tell everyone that storytelling, whether it's through song, through lyrics in a song, whether it's through a film, a poem, of writing a book, or just writing a journal just to get it all out, is so healing. And not just for the person who's sharing their story, but for those who are listening. You just never know who's listening. So please, if tonight's interview with Angie Kous, and if Barry and I did a good job tonight and made you feel something, please share it. Go to our heroicepisodes.org website. It's a community of like-minded patriots, of people who really care and who care about healing through storytelling, because we know how powerful it can be. So thank you for going to heroicepisodes.org and for joining us here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Keep your heart open, and God bless you. We'll see you next Thursday. Thank you so much, Angie.
Thank you guys so much. What an honor this has been. Thank you guys. And thank you everybody for tuning in.
That was
Yes,
great.
thanks
Way too
everyone
fun.
for tuning in. Thank you, Barry Morgenstein.
Thank you. Thank you
We
both.
have our shirts on.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. And for anybody watching, don't forget to thank a veteran when you see them out there. Teach
Absolutely.
your children, have them thank a veteran. It means the world to them.
Yes.
It really does.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you for that. Hang on, guys. Don't hang up, Angie and Barry. We'll see
Okay.
everyone next Thursday at 7 p.m. Filmmaker Andre Joseph will be our guest. And Andre is a great example of someone who is using storytelling to heal through the medium of film. So we'll see you next week at 7 p.m. here live at Heroic Episodes. Good night.
Thank you guys. Good night.
See y'all.